Welcome back everybody to the Trepang lore series, where in today's episode, we will discuss the Horizon HQ. This video will be divided up into two sections, the first being all in-game / developer confirmed information, and the second being my own theories as to where the world and story may go in the future. The Syndicate has finally done it. They have destroyed Horizon's unethical research projects, they have exposed their darkest secrets to the world, their stocks are crumbling and employees are quitting en masse. Horizon lies in ruins. The CEO and executives are hiding in Horizon's corporate headquarters somewhere in the Caribbean. 106 is to eliminate them and destroy Horizon once and for all. Sneaking in through the lower levels of the Horizon HQ, 106 places and detonates explosives, launching the assault. Reaching topside, 106 joins the Syndicate strike team as they unleash hell upon the Horizon forces. Taking out HVT Chet, 106 joins up with TF-27 operators as they breach the foyer. Here we can find a monitor that displays live accounts of various attacks launched on Horizon from all over the world, such as pipeline explosion causes forest fire in Missouri, chain explosion kills at least 100 in Nebraska, suspicious fire destroys Horizon facility in New Hampshire, chain explosion kills over 30 in Wyoming, car bombing destroys city block in San Jose, and Horizon executive killed in suspicious fire in Utah. As 106 and TF-27 operators fight their way through various Horizon forces, they eventually come upon a strange new enemy variant. These men appear to be wearing suits with maroon detailing and very odd glowing orange eyes. Through the spawn menu, we can learn that they're called lawyer thugs, and that is really all we know about them. It's a very odd detail for the final mission and one I felt I should mention. After clearing them out, 106 takes the elevator up to the executive suite. As the elevator climbs, 106 looks out the window and watches as the Syndicate lands more forces all over the building, rounding up civilians and soldiers alike. During this oddly somber moment, Anton Lazar tries to reach out to 106, telling him that this is not justice, it's genocide. Reaching the top floor, 106 finds another drone that reads, Task Force 27 Log 23. High probability of cognitive dissonance if 106 becomes involved in Phase 1. Keep him in the underpass until Phase 2 of the operation. The cycle is nearly complete. See to it finish correctly this time. Reaching and killing HVT Derek, we hear Dr. Marcus tell Anton that all of the volunteers are in place. As 106 kicks in Anton's door, he sees something he was likely not expecting. Anton Lazar is locked away behind thick glass, hooked up to some kind of machine attempting to upload his consciousness into something. Having to work fast and break the donor brains before the upload completes, 106 destroys brain after brain, causing Anton to beg us to let him proceed, telling 106 that he is walking in his footsteps and that the Syndicate will betray him as they did him. 106 is resilient though and ignores his pleas for mercy. Grabbing an explosive charge, 106 takes out one final helicopter holding the last brain and stops the upload. As 106 approaches him, Anton starts to say odd things, such as, Director, you've lost your way. Don't trust the Syndicate, and 105, stand down. Before 106 can place the explosives, he suddenly blacks out, only hearing Anton say, break the cycle. When 106 comes to, he sees he punched his fist through Anton's head, finally killing the CEO of Horizon. As 106 tries to make sense of things, TF-27 arrives to clean everything up as the director tells him that Horizon is finally finished. Returning back to base, 106 goes through the motions and pulls the lever to open the safe house door. However, as he does so, gas fills the room and the director comes over the speakers telling 106 not to fight it, and it's time for him to retire. And that is it for this mission, so let's move on to the intel. First we have newspaper. The Horizon Corporation, once a leading technology company, is currently embroiled in a major scandal involving unethical research practices and cover-ups. Anonymous hackers have leaked sensitive information revealing the existence of the Pandora Institute, which was supposed to be an end-of-life care center, but was actually coercing patients into signing up for experimentation. Additionally, it has been revealed that the company covered up the deaths of thousands of employees in terrorist attacks, leading many employees to quit and causing significant disruptions to the company's operations. To make matters worse, the CEO, Anton Lazar, has been blaming the company's problems on a paranoid conspiracy theory about a shadowy group controlling the world from behind the scenes, further damaging the company's reputation. As a result, the company's stock price has plummeted, and it is losing money at a rapid rate, leaving its future uncertain. News report. Horizon facilities around the world have come under coordinated attack. The identity of the attackers and their motives are currently unknown, but sources suggest that the attacks were well planned and executed with precision. Though Horizon has called for assistance from local authorities, it appears they are reluctant to intervene. This may be due to a lack of sympathy stemming from the recent scandals that have plagued the corporation, including allegations of human trafficking, human experimentation, and the funding of terrorist groups. Letter from Board to CEO. Anton, if you do not step down, we will take whatever actions are necessary to end this madness. Effective immediately, we are defunding your $100 million personal security team. If you do not surrender to the authorities, you will have limited options to defend yourself. CEO letter to Board. Dear members of the Board, I am writing to appeal. We are at war, and our enemies do not fight fairly. Do not believe the distorted truths presented in recent headlines. It was crafted by groups who seek to discredit us and prevent the democratization of anomalous technologies. We are on the verge of bringing life-changing science to every person on Earth. Please, bear with me. You have trusted me through the ups and downs. These times will be challenging for all of us, but we cannot achieve great things by giving up. CEO letter to staff. We are under attack by one of the world's oldest and most corrupt organizations. You may choose to quit and live another day, but it would only be delaying the inevitable. If you wish to survive, I urge you to leave immediately. If you choose to stay and fight, know that you will die here. This is the end of Horizon and of my existence. I will fight to the bitter end. In a battle we cannot possibly win. I'm fighting for the values we believe in. I'm fighting to send a message. One day, that message will swell into a wave of righteousness for the world. It has been my greatest honor to work alongside individuals as excellent as yourselves. Moving on to the HVTs, first we have Chief Operating Officer Chet Lindsay. Chet Lindsay plays a crucial role in Horizon's recruitment strategy, scouring top scientists and military contractors. In order to meet significantly increased personnel quotas, he has been lowering military recruitment standards while also downplaying the casualty rates to potential applicants. Chief Financial Officer Derek Oliver. As Horizon's CFO, Derek is responsible for Horizon's budgeting and financial planning. His duties include obfuscating financial records for Horizon's black sites and keeping investors in the dark about their existence. He is also responsible for securing funds to purchase military equipment for Horizon forces. Horizon CEO Anton Lazar. Anton Lazar, the founder and CEO of the Horizon Corporation, is a genius entrepreneur who has made a name for himself in the world of defense and research. With a net worth of over $1 trillion, Lazar has built his empire on the foundation of cutting-edge technology and innovative research. Lazar's thirst for knowledge and his ambition to push the boundaries of science had led him to engage in morally questionable practices. Out of the public eye, the Horizon Corporation conducts experiments on unwilling participants, using experimental drugs and technology to enhance human abilities beyond natural limits. And that is the lore for the mission, so let's discuss a few things. The final mission of Trepang and its accompanying intel suggest a deeply interconnected web of conspiracy, manipulation, and overall betrayal. Rather than being diametrically opposed forces, the Syndicate and Horizon may be two sides of the same coin, perpetuating a recurring cycle of global power struggles. Hints of this are scattered throughout the narrative, particularly in the cryptic Task Force 27 log, Anton Lazar's final words, and the overarching theme of control and ethical decay. The Syndicate, for all its claims of justice, mirrors Horizon's ruthless methods. Coordinating global attacks, superhuman operatives like 106, and questionable alliances raise questions about their true motives. It's possible that the Syndicate isn't fighting to dismantle Horizon for moral reasons, but to assume its place as the dominant force controlling anomalous technologies. Anton's warnings about the Syndicate being equally corrupt suggests a pattern where one oppressive organization falls only for another to rise in its place. The cryptic log from Task Force 27 adds another layer of intrigue, suggesting 106's involvement in a premeditative cycle of events. References to cognitive dissonance in Phase 2 hint that 106 has played this role before, potentially as part of a series of operatives used to dismantle one corrupt organization and ensure the rise of another. Anton's pleas to break the cycle further supports the idea that 106 is part of a larger orchestrated plan. This raises disturbing questions about 106's autonomy and whether his actions are truly his own or dictated by unseen forces. Anton Lazar's role as both antagonist and tragic figure is equally compelling. Despite his villainous actions, his final moments reveal that he is aware of his place in this cycle. His desperate attempt to upload his consciousness into a machine suggests he is trying to escape a fate he knows is inevitable. His final words, warning 106 against the Syndicate, paint him as a man caught in a game far larger than himself. desperately attempting to deliver a message before his end. Task Force 27 and the director serve as further evidence of a shadowy authority orchestrating these events. The log implying that the cycle must finish correctly indicates that this organization has a vested interest in maintaining the pattern of destruction and rebirth. 106's blackout before killing Anton, coupled with the log's phrasing, strongly suggests external control over his actions, raising the probability that even his most personal decisions are preordained. Ultimately, this cycle may serve as a greater purpose, maintaining global stability through controlled chaos. By ensuring that anomalous technologies remain in the hands of a single dominant entity, this shadowy cabal might prevent their misuse while consolidating power for themselves. However, Anton's plea to break the cycle suggests that 106 has the potential to disrupt this pattern. Whether this involves dismantling both Horizon and the Syndicate remains an open question. However, seeing the director's actions at the end of this mission, I believe she made the decision for 106.